Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of DIT6 podcast, episode number 17.
16 more than I thought.
16 more, because no one can hear you when you mumble like that. 16 more than we thought we'd do, ladies and gentlemen.
He's going to say that every episode.
Every episode. That's his tagline now. I'm one of your hosts, Nicholas Mazzeo, and as always, I'm joined by three best buds. 2012.
As always, we normally have two best buds.
That's the joke. 2012 Soldier of the Year, Jesus Castillo.
I thought I had a new nickname. You're all out to lunch today.
No. I promised you last week, and it's a one-time thing.
One-time thing?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
The best man, Jamie Campbell. And for the first time ever on the show, rounding off the Super Friends, Frankie Firefighter Bichelia. Is that how you say your last name?
Yeah. I've never actually known how to I couldn't spell his last name if my life depended on it.
Yeah, no.
Every single time
I
have
spell
to look
it, B squiggly.
Yeah.
You know what? That's close enough. My chief doesn't even know my name, so that's
every time I gotta write you a letter, I write you a lot of letters.
yeah.
I was gonna say, how many letters you write in French?
Speaking of you, remember how like 2 weeks ago I pocket dialed you?
Yeah.
Which I didn't think was still a thing with smartphones, but I pocket dialed Frank.
Of all people, yeah.
You pocket dialed me last week.
I did.
Yeah.
Nice.
You pocket dialed me back somehow. A week later.
Did I say anything? Was it anything good?
Nope.
How long do you listen on a pocket dial?
I listened for a little bit just in case it might be like awesome.
I had one from my aunt last week.
Did you listen?
It was like a 30-minute voicemail or something stupid. And no, I didn't listen.
See, I listen to see if you need help.
See, no, I'm not
Like
listening
you're
to
in
that.
distress.
Yeah, just a little help.
Someone has invaded my house. Frankie. I need Frank.
Frank cries.
I would call Frank. I wouldn't call any of you guys.
You gotta make love to that mic.
Pardon?
You gotta make love.
I'm coming in every time I'm coming in.
Not that time.
What do you got in that? Anything good?
It's toasted marshmallow flavored coffee.
It's pretty lame, man.
Yeah.
Are you not back to work yet?
Still have another 2 weeks off, man. 4.5 solid weeks.
That's just for holidays. Like you didn't take extra vacation.
No, that's just the holidays, and then I still have 5 weeks to burn.
That's pretty good. No one cares.
I didn't bring it up.
I know. It's not like he tells us that every fucking week.
Yeah.
You guys ask me.
Blah, blah, paternity leave.
Blah, blah,
Is that what you're on right now?
No, I'm just on Christmas leave.
Blah, blah.
So anyways, do you know that we are a dad podcast? Frank, what brings you on the show? Are you dad?
Yeah, I'm a dad. I have a 3-month-old son. He turned 3 months 2 days ago.
Have you seen the head of hair on this kid? It's
Yes.
phenomenal.
It's all
But,
about the Benjamin.
so his head's getting bigger, but he's not growing more hair, so it's getting thinner.
It's thinning
That's
out.
what
not
happened to
good.
Jesus.
Yeah, I had a beautiful head of hair, and then
Less
my head got
Head
huge,
got bigger.
and then this is what happened.
Yeah.
Not bad. So you've been a dad for 3 months.
Yeah.
He's a boy.
Boy.
Noob.
Benjamin Daniel, I think.
That's
Benjamin
good.
Daniel, you think?
That's a good start.
I would have went Benjamin Button.
I would have too, but I didn't have much say.
Is it good? You like it? We're iffy. I think didn't we give parenting like an 8 when didn't we review parenting like a couple months ago?
Yeah, we did. We weren't a fan at that moment. Right now, I'm loving it. Right now, it's good. The first couple months,
Yeah, the
they
first
sucked.
month sucked bad. Now he sleeps pretty good. He goes till about 5, 6 a.m.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
What times do you go down?
About 8 o'clock the night before.
It's not bad.
Yeah, and then
That's
wake
rock
him up.
solid.
Yeah.
Wake him up around 11:30, feed him, and back to bed we go.
Yeah.
I'm secretly hoping your kid at some point becomes a terror. Like just at some point, just like 6 to 8 months, or like some little window in there.
That's my friend. that's my friend. Yes, Jamie. Thank you.
The solid foods are gonna screw him up. Last night, it took me about like 45 minutes to put Leia down. I went to go put her, and she was just being vile, like screaming. Now she does this thing where she flings herself back, like she's just like
She's gonna be
Arcs her back.
yeah, pure cunt, that girl. And literally, I put her down on the bed, and I'm like,
That's
why?
it?
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And then she's just screaming.
Try to reason with a 6-month-old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't. What is this? Oh yeah, we're still doing a podcast. Yeah, you can find us on YouTube, all that shit. Links are down below. Actually, we gained like 3 subscribers in about a week and a half.
It must have been all the harassing you've been doing.
Must have been all the shows we put out in the last couple of weeks. Yeah, so we went from like 41 to 44. That's a huge jump for
Actually, I
us.
was watching your subscribers. Actually, not the subscribers, your shows. Like, where's the 2 that are missing?
Yeah. Yeah. Holidays, man. Holidays.
Well, I kind of figured that.
Yeah, and I think last week's episode we recorded prior to
before
us.
Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
prior. So we took like 2 weeks off.
Christmas.
Semi
New Year's.
busy. Semi no interest in doing this.
How was your New Year's? I haven't seen you guys since. This is the first time seeing you in 2017, right?
We had a murder mystery. Nick did it.
It was good. You guys have fun.
Yeah, he was the murderer.
I was the murderer.
You murder?
Mhm.
Did you know you?
You don't
who
know
was
until
the
the
victim?
final round.
Who died?
This girl.
Steph's friend.
Ah.
Other Steph's friend.
Yeah.
Both Steph's friend?
Sure. Yeah, no, it's actually kind of cool because you buy it and then it's done in such a way so that the person who organizes the game doesn't know who
Oh,
murdered.
really? So
That way, that person can play the game still.
Okay.
You probably hear Cookie losing her shit.
You
maybe.
get a character, and then you get throughout the game you get 3 envelopes that give you more information with your character and who
Oh,
you
okay.
should be talking to, information you're allowed to give up to people. Everyone bought in pretty well. Like we all were talking with each other as if we were those characters. It was really interesting to
Anybody
see.
have an accent?
No, I was dressed like a Mountie.
Nice.
like on purpose or
No, after the fact I realized it looked like a Mountie.
Okay.
What did you do for New Year's?
I worked.
Me too.
Classic Frank.
Oh, it was awesome. It was great. I finished work at 11. Got home at 11:45. Drove Danielle's mom home. We were in the car for New Year's,
Yeah.
Nice.
and then right to bed at like 12:15. It was great.
I was working security at a restaurant, and at 12 o'clock, it was me and another doorman. We literally just looked at each other and was like, "Happy New Year's, man." Just like,
Was
that's
there
it.
a
That
line-
was it. That was it. That was it. 12 o'clock.
Was
No,
there a lineup of people?
no, everyone was in because it was tickets. Like it was no
Oh,
like
right,
tickets.
Yeah.
But he said one thing. He'd been doing security for years, and he said at 12 o'clock, if you pop inside and look, everyone's happy. There'll be random kisses being given out. Everyone's super happy.
Yeah.
By 12:10 or 12:15, he's like, "Mark my words, you will have 2 to 5 girls in tears storming out of here." He's like, "Every year, I've been doing this for years." He's like, "Every year." And 12:15, 3 girls stormed out. One was crying, and they were all bickering at each other. One of them was in tears, and they just left. They paid good money to
I
be
bet all
there.
the New Year's resolution Instagram posts were just torn to shreds right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it like it's not about the new year. I think it's about the year past, right? They look around, they're like, "I'm still single, I'm not married." Like, you know what I mean? All these things start flooding, and BBC kicks in, and off they go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But the rest of the night was awesome.
Let's just casually chat like this for the next hour.
Yeah. Okay. I'm out of topics.
I have a good idea. Let's casually talk like this, but make them topics as we go along.
Yeah.
Oh.
Speaking of which, Frankie, you got a topic for us? Guess
Yes,
go first.
I do. So let's say I'm gonna go with summertime just because it's a little bit easier to survive.
Yeah.
What would you bring to the end of the world? How are you
The
going to
apocalypse?
benefit the apocalypse, the rapture, if you will?
So let's preface
Physical
this.
items or skills?
Both. Let's
Okay.
go with both. If you have a specific.
bring
Okay,
my
so
comic-
I'm
my
sitting
comic
here
books.
and I've been told in 2 weeks the world's gonna end.
You know this
Yes.
ahead of time? That's not fair.
No. You know what? It happened today, this morning.
Like you just woke up.
But we
yeah.
came to record a podcast first.
Yeah.
People need their entertainment.
People need to know.
Okay, so the world's ended this morning, and what do I wish I had, or what do I wish?
how
No,
do
what
you-
skills would you bring to the apocalypse?
Yeah, what Skittles
Why,
would
why
you
am I
bring?
keeping you around and not eating you?
Why would
But
you eat
you'd
them?
be so delicious.
You just become a cannibal because of the end of the world?
Well,
Yeah, well,
you
yeah, I
You
mean-
got to eat at some point, and eventually the food's gonna run out.
yeah.
I would be a good meal.
Too much fat.
No, that's what
That's
the
what you
tender.
want.
That's what you want.
No.
You got to be able to
That's what
survive.
I cut the fat off the steaks when I get
Yeah,
fatty
but
steaks.
but
you
the
save
fat
that.
gives you the flavor.
The fat also gives you like extra calories and fat.
Yeah, and it's all about survival right now.
But you can use that fat for
So
other
I'll
stuff.
eat
too. You can
Frankie
make
and
soap.
squeeze some Jesus on top.
Yeah, basically. Jesus juice. Okay.
Jeez.
All right, you guys go first. I'm gonna ponder this one for a little bit.
I probably don't bring very much, to be honest with you. Maybe the paramedic side of things I could bring, but computer stuff, I feel like computers just.
Remember he's a paramedic. Remember he's got like skills. Blows my mind every time. Like I forgot about it. You're right. You're absolutely right. You
I
do.
think that would be the best thing I'd bring. Because if we're using Walking Dead as our baseline
Well, that's-
here,
Yeah, that's what. was
there's
my
not too much
first thought.
computer stuff going on. So I don't think the internet would be a thing for very long, or computers.
Yeah, I think you guessed right.
Yeah,
And I'm not good with like building a radio or doing anything like that. I don't know hardware very well like that. So
So wouldn't a computer have parts that you could use for that though, or?
But he
Yeah,
wouldn't
but I
know. He
wouldn't
wouldn't
know-
know.
oh, he wouldn't know how
He
to
doesn't know
make it.
that end of that that side of
engineering
computer.
side,
Yeah.
I don't know. But so yeah, I guess I'd be in the
Infomercials.
Infomercials for the end of the world.
I mean, the end of the world would be a very stressful time, wouldn't it?
You're trying to lead him in here.
Yeah, I'm trying to give Nick
He's not a psychiatrist.
because I know, but he's someone I can his job is to like listen to people's.
I'm actually
He's
better than
actually
a,
a terrible like
I'm
person
actually-
to talk to.
I'm actually I hate talking to you guys. I'm actually better than a psychiatrist if you want counseling. So I would say so.
Can you give?
So that's what I'm
He
saying.
just dropped the bomb right there.
Yeah, man, a psychiatrist is a doctor.
Just the doctor. I'm a paramedic. Fuck the doctor.
Yeah.
Fuck those guys.
Both of you,
Actually-
fuck doctors.
Yeah.
So funny story about doctors. We had a call for a guy having seizures a couple months ago.
I feel like, wait, hold on. At that little airport, I feel like you have way too many medical emergencies.
Oh no, we have tons. It's stupid. how
And
many-
why are people having seizures and heart attacks at airports? Like,
People suck. Well, what happens is the airline, they fly people in from the small towns up north to come down for doctor visits.
oh, okay.
And since they're already sick, yeah, it's stupid.
It's
But
getting
so
worse.
we had a guy having seizures, basically like the whole flight down for about 45 minutes. And there were doctors on board, like, great, this is awesome. So we walk on the plane, and they're like, we're podiatrists. We can't really help. We're
The
like,
foot doctors?
yeah, but doctors. Like,
What do you think? What do you think a psychiatrist? Exactly, psychiatrists be like, well,
That'd be hell. I mean,
It's not a
imagine
doctor.
the iron. I don't know if the word's irony or what it is, but he's having a heart attack. Is there a doctor in the building? And it's like, I'm a doctor. He's like, oh, come help. He's like, I'm a podiatrist though. His feet look marvelous. Everything
Can't do
else,
anything.
I can't
no
believe
idea.
they can't do anything though. Anything.
literally, she was useless.
Like if a freaking paramedic could do something.
Yeah.
But paramedics are trained in like emergency
Yeah.
aid, like if that they're like the specialists in that, right? This guy's.
Do you know
feet-
I
something
feel like,
about
I feel
the
like my family
anatomy?
doctor doesn't even know CPR. Like,
He does,
like
but he probably does it in a
not.
different way. Like
From
does
the
it in like a,
70s.
yeah, or a dentist. Like I need a doctor. Dentist shows up.
They went to some
Great
sort of.
mold.
This man has no gingivitis.
He's clear
good.
to go.
I'll do mouth to mouth on him any day.
So Nick, what are you bringing?
I can bring, if you want a little bit of the counseling. I'm sure there's going to be a little bit of PTSD going around.
Yeah, a tiny bit.
Deal with some of your anxiety. Maybe you can talk to me. But
how do you deal with your own anxiety of going through?
That's the thing. If we're going that route, I think I'm pretty calm.
end of the world situation. You've never been.
Yeah,
through
but see, you say you're calm now.
No, I'll be calm there.
100% be calm.
Seen enough
no
zombie
problem.
movies?
See how you say that with confidence in a calm way? I'll be fine. So I'd be kind of like, I already host this podcast, so I think that translates over to like leadership skills. Okay. So I think if you need somebody to maybe like remain calm, maybe coordinate, I don't know, rescue efforts, maybe coordinate some food scavenging.
You ever followed me on
That's a
Twitter
bit of
today?
Ooh,
Remember Ando from Heroes?
Hando, who?
The
which
Asian
guy
guy.
was
Oh,
that?
Heroes, yeah.
buddy Ando.
Oh yeah.
He followed me on Twitter today.
Well, what's he doing
Really?
now?
Yeah, James, something like K.
Does that mean there's a chance he may be watching this
What else would you
podcast?
found me? bro?
tweet at him this.
Yeah,
This podcast. Oh, we should talk about heroes then.
I barely remember it. Save the
Yeah.
cheerleader,
Oh,
right?
It was a shitty show.
Yeah.
No, the first season.
No,
was
the first season was epic.
good. Yeah.
And then it kind of got weird and
And the writer strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that. The thing is, once you get to a nice stable position with the apocalypse, kind of like where they're at now
Yeah.
with the Walking. Well, aside from wars,
Negan, yeah.
but
Don't worry, Jesus isn't caught up.
yeah, I was just gonna say no, don't spoilers.
Yeah, don't spoil.
Oh, so we can't talk about all of it.
No, I'm only on season 1.
He's on episode 3 of season
Okay.
1. I think once that happens, the thing is, I don't complain too much. I'll do it. Like, you need me, because you see on The Walking Dead, everyone bitches and complains and shit like that. No, you need me to like harvest grain for 18 hours. I'll fucking just harvest grain, man. Like,
Until your knee gives out,
who
Yeah.
gives a shit? I
or
already
your
got. I had surgery.
sciatica kicks in, or
I'll do something. I'll knit. I don't give a shit. I'll
Right.
just do
Yeah,
it. I
knitting's
won't
an
complain.
important skill.
People feel entitled even in the apocalypse. I don't know. I've never been through one. I just assume people
That
will,
one time,
people will
it
become
was-
entitled. I got it.
I feel you're right. I think you would be, you'd be effective in that sense. Like you wouldn't have an ego.
Yeah. Someone say, I
Yeah.
need you to peel all these potatoes we farmed for the next week and
We're
a
getting
half.
New York fries, bro.
Okay.
I have experience there.
Okay. Like, okay, it's the apocalypse. I have.
But you didn't peel potatoes. You mashed them through a slicer thing. Yeah.
That'd be the first thing. If you want me to peel potatoes, I'm gonna go find an old New York fries, get that thing, and bring it back to our encampment. What do you bring, fake army dude?
Fake army skills, I guess.
It's like a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah. Well,
An
normally I would
AK-46.
say. Normally I would
Nah.
say. I don't even know hear what you said, but normally I would say I would bring like also like first aid skills, but between a paramedic, quote
I like how you're
unquote,
putting the quotes.
yeah. Well, he's not really a paramedic,
Is this like an?
but he's a
endorsement?
qualified dude.
Sponsor us.
Yeah.
leave it here.
Between a paramedic and a firefighter, no quotes. See.
Oh, no quotes.
I guess my first aid skills kind of go to shit, like they're not useful.
But you're like level 5 first aid.
I'm a first aid instructor,
No, he's
so
level 5
I-
army.
Oh, he's level 5.
I know how to teach first aid, so I'm pretty proficient in it.
Mm-hmm.
I've done quite a few things, but again, not as much as him probably, or him and his training. But like, again, you guys don't seem it. It's really difficult to discuss this because you guys don't seem in this capacity. I don't think you've ever seen me.
I say that about Will quite a bit.
Yeah, Will, as a teacher, I can't see him being in front of a class and being like Mr. Sestito. You know what I mean?
See, I could see Will as a teacher more than I can see you.
You're right. As a
No,
sergeant,
I'm the opposite. Way the opposite.
Really?
as a sergeant, leading soldiers, commanding, ordering, disseminating information, prioritizing tasks. That's what I would do. That's what I'm trained to do. That's what I've experienced in
that aspect,
doing.
I can't pitch you as much, but behind a desk doing
Yeah.
like your actual day job, I've
But
seen.
see,
You do.
Yeah,
that's
see, I could see
but
the day
the day job is actually like a small portion of what I like. My actual training of what I know how to do is more field oriented. I'm a field soldier. I'm armored. I'm out in the in the field doing things, right? So tactics and movement and
Can you build shelter? Is that part of?
yeah, it's part of training. You know, to build shelter. Not a good one because I'm armored. I sleep in my G-Wagon.
Yeah, I feel like that's like me as a social worker. Like you guys can't picture me. That
Yeah.
I'm a horrible
I can
person
picture
to
you as
talk to.
IT, but I can't picture you as a paramedic. I can't see you, it's hard for me to picture you like going out and kind of
Yeah, all the paramedics.
jumping in and being like, I got this and just doing stuff. I don't see that.
A lot of the paramedics we'll deal with are like assholes.
Toronto though. That's why.
Yeah, Toronto. I hope. Do you guys have any
York and
paramedic
Toronto
friends?
are
Yes.
York and Toronto
Okay.
are like black and white. York is like the echelon of paramedic in Ontario.
For
Toronto's
what, though?
like the bottom in
For
terms
what?
of like the equipment they have, the skills they have. It's just they're higher caliber York versus Toronto paramedics.
See, I'm not saying like skills wise they're not good. It's just personality wise they're always pissed off.
Yeah, it's because they do like 20, 30 calls a day in Toronto.
Oh, yeah. That
Whereas
makes
York, a busy station will do maybe 8 to 10.
Okay.
And if you go any further north in Ontario, you do 1 or 2 calls a day.
that would suck too
Kind
though.
of like your job, you just sit in your base all day.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
So what about you, Frank?
Besides the firefighting, yeah, not really.
We need a cook. Let's just do this more effectively because we need a couple of different things. We need food. Who amongst us, the four of us?
Hold on, you want to build like a Walking Dead type of society with us? And
I don't
you
wanna
need-
do
you
anything.
Want,
I
you want
want-
to cover all our bases with us? Because
Yeah.
I'm going to go out and find a Rick Grimes
Yeah.
and join his colony with their cook.
Yeah. If I had my choice, I wouldn't hang out with you
Well,
guys
hold
either.
on. Rick Grimes right now is like on the verge of just freaking out. Maybe not his colony because I feel like he'd shoot you as soon
I
as you
like
walked in.
Shane. I like Shane's approach to the end of the world.
Well, he's dead.
Yeah.
Well, because Rick killed him. Spoilers.
Oh,
That
man.
happened in like first season. So too.
Episode 4, first season.
I think we need to get more proficient in guns.
Guns.
though.
Oh, I know that.
You can teach that. There you go.
You know what I mean? Like again, it's not.
Gun
it's
teacher. Boom.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good one. If there's water coming out of the gun, I got you guys covered.
Wait. Before we assign, I want Frank to finish because this is your topic. This better be awesome.
No, honestly, it's not. It's just I thought about it on the way in. Like that sounds like a good one. But besides firefighting, like once the end of the world happens, there's not going to be a whole lot of fires needing to be. There's fire. Walk away.
Go to the
Walk
other
away.
empty house.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Walk away from the fire. That's true.
I don't know.
That sense of
People
urgency
in
is
Fort
gone.
McMurray couldn't really walk away. They had to fly away and drive very far away.
But that's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
But the
them
end
it
of the
was.
world could very well.
No, but in Fort McMurray, it was literally like just walk away.
Yeah. Well, they did. They
Like don't
evacuated.
go
See you
back.
later.
Like we're not putting out your house. Just leave.
They had to like leave the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. So walk fast. Or I think
Um,
we'd all play a part. I think we
I think as a group, we'd all be able to.
alone none of us
Yeah,
would
no.
survive.
I hate camping, so that I'd die the first night.
What is okay? We have the 6 super friends. So everyone you've seen on the show, minus Cajun. So you have Vince, William, Frankie, us 3, and
It
let's
would just become like a daycare.
and let's just say yeah. Let's just and our wives.
Okay.
So William's daycare for the kids.
Yeah. Oh, Danielle can take care of the dead bodies.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, that is a good one.
There is some skill there.
All right, and I will console the people dealing with death and loss,
Yeah.
Nice.
trauma.
Vanessa would read.
At the daycare.
But not even to the
Make-
kid.
make
Like
sure
to
nothing is-
herself. Like to herself. She'd sit in the corner and just read to herself.
Take care of the library, maybe.
Yeah. Tanya's like a professional manager. Like she's been a manager for years of things. So her admin is really good.
So she can do like the
if there
Rick
isn't
Grimes
if there's
Retail, though.
if there's any admin No, but she's in charge of people, so she's done like write-ups and disciplinary things,
doing high.
concerns. Yeah, but she does it more. She does it on a higher, bigger level. Like
Colossus was pretty high.
yeah, that's true. But like, you know what I mean? She does reviews on people and whatever, and even finance stuff. So any admin, I think she's got. She'll take care of admin, but I feel like the admin.
What's admin?
Yeah,
what's
you gotta explain that.
You get 3 peas. You get 2 carrots.
Very minimal there.
Nice.
I was gonna go somewhere there, maybe with Steph, my wife. Like in terms of like,
She would just help you. You two have to be the like dynamic duo.
it's true. She's a
Be her
Christ worker,
assistant.
but she's also like, if you want shit to get done,
She'll get it done.
it can get done. So I was gonna go.
Because she'll
some-
yell at me and I'll
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Or like if we're partying and you want to leave in the apocalypse, you're not leaving that
No.
party.
No, first-hand experience.
So yeah, I was gonna say something like that. Or she can bake.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need bread.
Morale is
Morale.
a huge part
Morale.
of like any like type of stressful environment. Morale has to be high. So nothing brings up morale
Then a birthday cake.
Yeah.
better than a birthday cake.
Cake addicts on Instagram.
Sponsor us.
Yeah, sponsor us. She does. She bought this microphone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So yeah.
I think
okay. so
Vince would actually be pretty good. Mechanic, he can.
Yeah,
Vince-
Vince is very
Vince
handy.
Can do cook
Yeah, and he
Vince
can
can cook and he's very
and
handy.
mechanic.
Like he could fix things. He's good with his hands. Like if we need like a little small engine work and stuff like that, he'd be
Zombies
handy.
were smart. They take Vince out first.
Yeah.
Also, we are going with the zombie apocalypse. Can we do something
Yeah,
else
sure.
too? Asteroid.
Ooh, asteroid.
I had
No,
kind of
you-
that topic. For
Well, actually, speaking of the end of the world, what is a very likely possible end of the world scenario is there's a super volcano
Oh yeah.
Oh
in
yeah,
Naples,
Large.
Italy.
Yeah, my dad was telling me about that.
That's apparently they're saying that could go any moment, anywhere between 2018.
any galaxy moment.
Yeah.
And like now or,
Or
the next-
100,000
yeah, yeah.
years from now.
Yeah.
But now is also an option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Naples will just not be there soon.
But actually, they say that depending on how big the blast is, it could. Yeah, Italy wouldn't be there anymore. But yeah, don't worry about it. You're here. But it would affect the entire world.
Yeah.
Because ash and dust
Yeah.
and such would be like
There's
dispersed.
movies and books about that. You'd go through like decades of just gray.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, but without sun, crops can't grow. Without crops,
Can't have internet.
yeah,
Goddamn internet.
right. So it would that would be a kind of an end of the world scenario. That's.
See, I think I'd like
You
to be
need
in
to
Italy
stop
when that
with
happened.
my watch.
I thought you were just holding hands. I was like,
He keeps grabbing my watch.
That's cute.
What are you gonna say?
I'd like to be in Italy when that happens instead of here. At least there it'll be quick. Here it's like you're gonna starve to death.
You have to pay like $45.
actually,
for like an apple.
here
Yeah,
is
exactly.
a solid ocean away. Feel like I'd be the best here.
Or the
You know what I
worst.
mean? Like I'm best case here,
You're pretty
or
inland
like
a little
in
bit.
Argentina,
I
because
would
that's
go
like
with
that's
Argentina.
like the furthest away. But those will be where you want to be.
If we're talking about I think I would want zombie. I don't want to have to worry about like environmental factors that I don't want to deal with.
Because it's too real.
And it's too real.
It's too real. Because zombies are like, oh yeah, I would do this, and this. Never gonna happen.
I don't know what to do
right?
with like eternal darkness.
That's what I'm saying.
I want
That's
my
real.
predictable seasons still. I
that's
want to
real.
know that for like 5 months I can enjoy t-shirt weather.
Oh, but zombies, you gotta deal with winter.
Yeah.
Zombies?
Winter. Zombies, yeah, you'd have to deal with winter. Still our regular winter. Would we go south? I'd say go south.
You migrate with the geese.
Do
Yeah.
zombies like winter? Like, how do they prefer hot
In
weather?
World War Z, which is a book. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's a true documentary.
It is, yeah.
They freeze
Yeah, and then they thaw out.
and they thaw out.
Yeah.
and
But if you're
just
smart, you go
reanimate.
kill them while they're frozen, so
Yeah.
they're not coming after you.
Take them out. They freeze.
See, I have tons of like Arctic clothing,
Oh yeah.
so I'd be good. Like Arctic rated clothing, so I'd be good. But then they see that. Then I think of my kid. My kid doesn't have Arctic rated clothing.
Just
Oh, I
stuff
forgot
them
about the
down
kid
your
part, yeah.
shirt.
Yeah, that's a game changer
Yeah.
right there.
And
Even because even thinking by myself, I'm thinking I have the perfect career. Like end of the world, I'm sure they'll tell me what to do. Like I'm in the profession that would be involved. You know, like in every
for a
movie.
month, but in every movie, the army just disbands.
Yeah.
after.
Yeah, but I'm disbanding with them. Like, you know,
But see,
I'm
that's the
with
thing,
them.
though. While
I'm
you're-
going to where they're going. You know what I mean? I'm with them. I'm in.
No,
you
but
want
they
to come to my side.
They eventually will disband. Like one guy's gonna just say, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not sitting here protecting. I'm going to my family. I'm out.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You're leaving your family while you're dealing with what's
Like-
going on.
That's what I'm saying. Like that is the family's issue, but like with the military, at the end of the day, the military always has the best ground. Like in every like movie, you always want to get to where the military is because they have the safe compound that's heavily guarded,
Sure.
fortified. You want to try to make it there because that's safety.
I don't know,
I'm already there,
I'm going to work. I got an island.
but islands don't protect you from zombies because they can just walk under the water and.
But then there's a fence on the other side where they can walk across. I've thought about those.
In World War Z, they don't. Have you read that book?
Yeah,
I feel like you have, right? They don't walk in the water, but they're in the water.
Yeah, they kind of like float around.
Yeah,
right?
and so like they'll just reach up if you're
Yeah.
swimming, if it's like shallow enough. But yeah, they don't really walk through the water.
Yeah.
I think something. I don't know why. Can't remember the pressure. I think I don't know.
Yeah, I think they kind of fill up with air eventually.
Oh yeah. So this is all true. You should read this. We should read this.
Yeah.
Jamie's unentertained by this.
No, I'm just listening.
Yeah, Jamie's the worst at just looking like he's just listening.
No, I was actually thinking, and back. I told you guys yesterday in the chat. I watched our first fake episode, compared to just now and the smoothness of it. It's quite amazing. You guys should go back and take
If that's what you're thinking about.
I'm happy you had that moment. I'm happy you had that moment.
I had a bit of a little moment, a little flashback.
Like you were proud of us. Like I'm so proud of these guys.
Yeah, fuck
Tear in his
yeah.
eye.
They figured it out. But I was thinking about this the other day because we were at I think Walmart and we were in the baby section buying some baby foods and stuff. That's a good place to stock up because we got kids.
It's a good place to get killed, I think.
Yeah, did you watch the movie?
Walmart, sure, but I mean wherever there's baby food, because I think the large majority of the population won't necessarily have babies, so they won't necessarily think to go to the they'll want real food. Baby food has calories. That's for me, but also the baby. So go for baby food.
I've always said this, and this is ridiculous, but if shit went down, take Haven in an IKEA.
Or Costco.
Oh, yeah, I remember having
In
this
an
conversation.
IKEA,
Yeah.
it has very minimal windows at ground level. The windows that are there can be easily fortified with 1,000 pallets that are inside the building. Easily fortified.
All the beds.
There's a fully functioning kitchen, fully stocked. Typically, they have 2 to 3 freezers and a refrigerator.
So, sorry, just speaking of IKEA, did you see that they got rid of the breakfast, the $1 breakfast?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gone.
It's gone.
They now
IKEA
have
anymore.
Eggs Benedict for
Yeah.
$7.
$7.
Yeah. But a whole bunch of other stuff, too, like real
This is a
food.
travesty.
Yeah.
It's gone to shit since I left.
Oh, they sell meatball sandwiches now in the cafe.
Oh,
You
like,
know where they sell the hot
hot
dogs? Now they have meatball sandwiches.
How
as
much are
well.
those?
$2.50.
oh, that's not bad. That's
not
good
bad.
On the way to
I
work.
do like the meatballs.
IKEA. I was also thinking. I think the other day, like a Costco.
Yeah, that's a
Costco.
good one. Yeah.
Costco's
You got the furniture as well.
Yeah.
And then you got the food.
And you got the drugs if you need
And you got
medication.
the meds.
Ooh,
Yeah.
the
I think
medication.
Costco's the where to go.
Yeah,
You got those
Costco.
big garage doors. You just close shit down.
and no windows.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
Costco.
Yeah, Costco windows.
Costco.
Costco.
We got to take a
Vanessa
Costco.
wouldn't go, so.
Doesn't have membership.
No, she hates Costco.
Oh, I thought.
Literally, Costco is my top 3 favorite place in
Yeah.
the world. I love Costco.
I love Costco.
I like it. I'm not a huge fan.
It's a great place. I love Costco.
Yeah, it is.
So we got to take down a Costco. And Vanessa doesn't want to come. She doesn't want to come.
We'll go to
I mean, she
IKEA.
needs a membership anyways. So
They got books. They got books at Costco. She can read. Sure.
Yeah.
they got a lot of books. And they got clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like our soccer game's gonna start in like 10 minutes. Then we watching the
time?
clock.
Okay, we're good.
8:45.
Nice.
Yeah, we're good.
So any other skills you think you can bring to the zombie apocalypse?
I'm with I got the first aid skills. I'm first aid instructor too. But
I'm St. John's. You're Red Cross, right?
we're Red Cross, but we're from another company called Second Chance.
Yeah.
You know, I think you would also be with me. I think if someone told you to like peel potatoes for the next 3 weeks, me and Frank would be like, we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
You
don't
want us to mow the lawn, even though we don't care about lawns, and we'll mow the lawn.
There were little clippers.
No, we wouldn't mow the lawn though.
You see this out in my backyard? Do you think Vanessa mows that lawn?
Yes.
I've never seen your backyard like once.
Well, it's big. And I mow it.
I saw it once, but it was winter.
Can't confirm if there's grass and it's mowed.
Yeah.
Confirm.